5, 6, 7, 7. Well, the difference this year is this is now 5, 8. So it's taking things that we've done in the past, making them a little bit more efficient.
Run these freaking laps and get in shape.
And at the same time, keeping them strong, powerful, and skilled. So it's just being a little bit more intelligent, a little more planned out about how we're doing things. Make sure you're breathing, 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 breathing. Here we go. Alternate. Good, good. Quick, 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 quick. Good, good, good. Hop. We're always looking for ways to help us be more explosive, more powerful, have quicker reaction time off the ground. We're getting everything out of every step, which is so important because we're trying to make them as fast and as quick as he can possibly be. 4, 2, and I can see it in him when we're going through the workout. He's getting a little bit more burst. He's getting off the ground. He's getting that return. And you can see that extra energy that's coming through. One more. Let's go. 3, 2.
And today I'm going to be reviewing the Under Armour Curry 7. So this is, obviously Steph Curry's signature shoe. It's his 7th signature shoe. Or anything, he's not going to be playing them obviously. If you guys want to cop, I'll leave a link in the description box. But let's get it started off with the traction. So as far as the traction goes, the pattern is actually pretty cool. You have a herringbone on one side of the shoe, and then you have like a quarter of a circle on the other side. So the pattern is pretty cool. As far as the performance goes, on the clean court, it's actually a really good bite. There's absolutely no squeak to the shoe, which is interesting. I like to have a nice little squeak to it. Obviously squeak doesn't have anything to do with, performance and how hard the shoe actually stops on the court. But it's just like a little thing that I like to have. But it stops really well and also really doesn't pick up any dust. It picks up very little dust, and even when it did, it was just like very, very light. So I just did a light wipe and it was good to go. So stop on the clean court, it's really good. And I wouldn't say the best there is, but it's really good stop. Dust, really no dust pickup at all. As far as outdoor use, I don't know, like I do have some rubber ripping off here on the edges, that's normal. The rubber is actually quite soft, but the grooves are deep. So I feel like if you're playing outdoors, they should be okay, they should hold up, but probably not the best option for outdoor use. So as far as outsole goes, as far as the traction goes, it's actually really good. And Currys usually have really good traction, so there's a traction there. As far as the heel to toe transition goes, it's actually a really smooth ride. There's a really nice curved shape here in the heel with the decoupling here in the heel. And then you just have a really nice rocking motion. Not a lot of heel compression, but that's okay. And then the shoe is very flexible here in the forefoot. And then you have a really nice curved shape here in the forefoot as well. So heel to toe transition, buttery smooth, very fluid, not clunky or anything at all. All right, as far as the cushion goes, so the cushion is a blend of HOVR and Micro G, and you guys already know how this is gonna end up. So it's not nice, And when I first got it, I was like, ooh, it feels kind of nice, And I think that was because of the insole. The insole felt pretty nice. Under Armour usually has really nice insoles, very thick and very plush. So that's probably what I was feeling. Because after I kept playing in it, I really don't feel anything now, and it's just super stiff. Court feel is very good though. Court feel is very good. Impact protection seemed to be okay, not the best, but I'd say it's pretty good for how much court feel that you get. And is there any sort of compression or bounce from from the Micro G / HOVR blend of cushion? No, there's absolutely nothing. If you look at the heel compression shot, there's really nothing. Maybe just a little bit here on the lateral side and the heel, but that's about it. But I couldn't really feel that. So cushion is it's like your typical Curry shoe, you know, just responsive, low to the ground. Impact protection is okay, and you know, not very soft or plush or anything. And I'm sure that's just what Curry likes. You know, he's had it like that for like his entire line. So I'm not very surprised. But you know, please, if you're gonna use HOVR or Micro G, make it a little nicer, guys. You know, why can't you make it a little bit softer or something? You know. But anyways, the cushion, if you're looking for something responsive and quick and low to the ground, then you know this is a good option. If you want something more from your cushion, then you're not going to find it here. As far as the materials go, so the materials, they definitely, you know, in the quality department, they kind of held it back a little bit. So in the forefoot area, you have a mesh material, and then throughout the entire upper here in the, I guess where the tongue is, it's like a synthetic leather. And then also where the laces and eyelets are, you have a synthetic material. And I guess with this clear material, it's probably like a synthetic, but they called it like a synthetic leather material, which is really weird. As far as the quality of the materials go, it's not nice. It feels kind of cheap, especially for a $140 shoe. And, you know, a lot of companies like, you know, Anta, for example, the KT5s, they're giving you like a really nice knit material for $130. This shoe, not the best quality, but it feels good. It's very minimal comparing it to like most other shoes. Comparing it to, you know, like the Curry 6 and like the Curry 4 and stuff. Even the Curry 5, this is a little thick. And there's a little bit more padding than, you know, like the Curry 4. But comparing it to like every other shoe, it's still really minimal, very thin. It also gets softer, you know, when you keep playing in it. At first it was a little stiff, but as of right now, it's actually really soft. And yeah, it feels good on foot. So as far as performance goes, playing in it, soft, conforms to your foot really well, supportive, thin and all that. It's just the quality isn't very good. I also really like this half booty tongue. This tongue really opens up a lot, which allows you to actually just slide your foot in really easily, coupled with this very, very nice heel tab, you know? So it's just super easy to just open this shoe up, slide your foot in, and then just tighten up the laces. Very convenient and very fast. So moving on to the fit. So the fit was incredible for me. You know, I have a slightly narrow foot. I went true to size, and the fit is actually really snug, especially in the toe areas. But the materials, especially the mesh material in the toe area, it does stretch out just a little bit. And if you have a slightly narrow foot or you like a really snug fit, you should be fine going true to size. If you have a wider foot or you don't like to have a snug fit, you know, I would suggest going up half a size. As far as support and lockdown goes, I had no issues in this shoe. You know, you have the HOVR cushioning coming up here, acting as a sidewall or a cage for lateral movements, and my foot was not budging for lateral movements. It was held in and it wasn't sliding out of the footbed or anything. There is a little bit of an outrigger, which coupled with a low to the ground cushion and it having a wide base, I felt very laterally stable. Even if you do have weak ankles, you should be fine playing in the shoe. And also, you know, this was designed for Curry. So which, you know, he does wear ankle braces, so you can probably fit an ankle brace in here, no problem. So moving on to the weight, it's 11.85 ounces, super light. Not as light as other Curry shoes, but it's still, as far as like the average shoe, it's a really light shoe. Does it feel light? Yes, it feels very light, very minimal. And also you feel really quick. You know, you have a very responsive cushion, traction's really good, fit, support and all that's really good as well. So if you're looking for a really light and responsive shoe to, you know, feel quick in, then this is a great option. All right, moving on to the ventilation. Ventilation, it wasn't great, but I didn't feel like super hot in the shoe for some reason. Like it doesn't seem like there's a lot of ventilation or airflow going through this upper, but you know, my foot never really felt too hot.